god, he loves the girls. He doesn't love the girls, you know. He doesn't love your dog. Could confuse him for a bride. Station. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Wait for KKR. So in today's video, I will be doing Am I the asshole for calling my wife insecure and selfish on our wedding day? What do you guys think? I think, yeah, you are selfish. You are a stupid person. I mean, like, on your wedding day, why would you? Okay, I think I'm not gonna judge. I will see. I, 28-year-old male, and my wife, 26-year female, got married last weekend, and the ceremony was amazing. My wife was very strict on the fact that no guest is allowed to wear white, which is understandable because for the female that's considered rude or bad luck at the wedding, I think. Oh, I think I know where it is going. The reception was going well too until I noticed my wife walking over to the bathroom with her face held in her hands. Obviously, I could tell my wife was upset, so I rushed across the room. Once I got to the bathroom, I knocked on the door and informed my wife that it was me at the door. A few minutes, I heard the door unlocked and I got in and saw my wife sitting on the floor with mascara down her cheeks. I asked, "What's wrong?" And she told me that one of her nephews were wearing white jeans and a white bow tie, and I immediately thought myself that she was completely overreacting because he is a 6-year-old child and had no idea that you can't wear white to a wedding. What? I told her that she was overreacting but in a much nicer way. And I said that she should go enjoy the reception and forget about the whole thing. She eventually texted her sister to come to the bathroom and fix her makeup so she could go back out and have a good night. After a while, I saw her talking to my sister, the mom of our nephew, and I thought she was just making a conversation. About an hour later, my sister pulled me aside and berated me for my wife's behavior. She said my wife had asked her and her son to leave unless she has changed of clothes for him. This was far from okay to me, so I asked my wife to talk and explain everything my sister told me. My wife said she was completely in right for what she asked, and I told her that if she kicks my family out, then I will happily leave too. My wife started crying again and saying that this is her day and she doesn't want it to be ruined by our nephew. This angered me because I had enough of her ruining our day over something silly. Then I said she was not only selfish but she was insanely insecure if she worried about a 6-year-old looking better than her. My wife staying with her mother since the wedding and we haven't spoken once. Her mom reached out to me in this morning and I said I need to apologize right away for being out of line. I don't believe I'm wrong here. So what do you think? Am I the asshole? Oh my god. So guys, this is my first time doing Reddit stories and oh my god, this is such a itna zyada crazy. No, you're not the asshole. And I will say that I don't know about how these weddings work, but oh my god, वो सिर्फ एक 6 साल का बच्चा है. Are you literally insecure? I don't think that it's a problem of insecurity because who will react like this even when they are insecure? I don't think anyone will react like this. This is not something normal, and it is something, these things I think go beyond, we say, overreacting and insecurities, because you got to be crazy. And I don't know if they got married or not. I think they should not get married. I mean, like, okay, मुझे नहीं पता, I'm very quick to judge, I'm very young, but you guys are not compatible. I think it's not just about compatibility. I mean, like, how can someone get insecure over such a small thing? I cannot even I thought someone showed up in a white dress, but it's just some kid, a little kid, इतना छोटे से बच्चे से how, I mean, like, you have to be really stupid to even think that and even tell the oh my god. Yeah. Let's check the comments. Her old in a bow tie. Did she think people could confuse him for a bride? If she is 5 foot tall and wearing a bow tie, she was insecure, selfish. It wasn't her day. It was both of your day. Exactly, दोनों का दिन था. And she ruined it by throwing a tantrum. That wasn't even a tantrum. I think that was a complete insane. Like, I think you dodged a bullet, guy. I think that you dodged a bullet because if someone is that crazy, they are gonna be more crazy eventually when you are gonna live with them. And I don't know how ये लोग कितने टाइम से relationship में थे or whatever, but I think if something like that happen, it's actually so good for you that you actually get to see. माना कि काफ़ी late दिखा ये version, but you actually get to see what sort of a person they are. Even if there was a rule that no white, but someone showed in white, but that was a baby, that was a little kid, that doesn't count. It was like, that does not count. Okay, let's move to the next story. It's go time. Would I be alone if I leave my husband? I, 26-year-old female, am starting to lose interest in my husband, 26-year-old male. Daughter, she is the best little girl ever. Now when she was born, husband was the best. He helped out a lot because I had a C-section, and then on top of everything else, I had PPD. Okay, so now we had again. I had another. This one was way more painful than the first one. I had to go to the hospital couple of weeks after pain. When I did tell him how I felt, that he wasn't helping. He said, "You are fine. It's not that big of a surgery. You should feel fine now." And this is when I start to lose interest in my husband. He only helped me like 2 times when we got home, and I was the one who was in pain, getting up and getting bottles, changing diapers, everything. All my husbands play his video game, and if I ask him to help, he will wait. I normally don't wait because the baby is already screaming, so I take baby all while trying to then husband will try to make excuse. I ask him to feed the baby or change the diapers, because apparently the baby, I mean, when the husband does come out of the room, he is only out for maybe an hour with the girls and ticks me off. I mean, there are so many typos. And also and husband does have a job, and he is not totally deadbeat, and he does love the girls. So am I the whole for wanting to leave him? No, you are not. Sort of situation. It's not you are just about, oh, am I a bad person to leave? But I think I'm not married, obviously. I'm just a kid. But I think in these sort of situations, when we are married, I think we need to ask ourselves whether we will do the same thing if this was a relationship, not just a marriage. क्योंकि हमको शादी के साथ में लगता है things get complicated, and getting a divorce is really hard and long process. So it feels like we are something bound to stay. It is not, I think, just about, oh, am I the aspect or not, am I the bad person or not, but rather also like how, like what will happen next, because there will be some consequences if you are financially dependent, and there are so many different aspects to it. Of course, it's obvious that this person is, but the interesting thing is that most thing that you will always try to say, oh, पहले तो help करी थी, अब क्यों help नहीं करी. This is very interesting, because the first time this man was, as you said, was so helpful, but he is not now. Fascinate me so much. I mean, sometimes वो कुछ होता है. I know this is all a part of personhood, and people do change and evolve, but within a marriage too they can change, and he is, I think, no longer the person that you fall in love with. You fall in love with a nicer person who helped you, not with this douchebag. So you're not the asshole, girl. It's not just video game and hobby that comes before your family can kill a marriage. Once you have children, you no longer have me time, unless it is after they go to bed or have a sitter. But if they are aware, you need to be tending to need, whether physical or emotional. Don't have kids if you want to put them first. yeah, this person is saying for the husband. The fact that he said your surgery isn't a big deal. Yeah, it's such a crazy thing that this little bitch has the audacity to say that. Oh my god, oh my god, this person had here. Pagal. I mean, like, such people are so stupid who they neglected you. Oh my god, he loves the girls. He doesn't love the girls, you know. He doesn't love your daughter, like your guy's daughter, but it's mostly like, oh my god, oh they are kids. Just लोग कुछ लोग नहीं तो उनको अपने pets का ध्यान रखना नहीं होता, but उनको प्यार करना होता है. Just don't want to take the responsibility for the pets, but they still love the pets. Such people, in my eyes, are like this and no less. This is it for today's video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. Till then, take care and bye.
Please like and subscribe.